I normally train a little bit earlier in the day. I like to start my day off working out, doing hard things.
Who are you talking to?
What, do I not talk to this? Don't talk to him. Talk to you.
We're not on social media now. What would you say is the message?
I coach boys how to make money.
Wow, this is a nice spot.
How to be outside the system. How to be proper guys.
Shut up or nut up.
Would you see me that way? Did you look at my arms?
The stature's not saying too much.
I was entering the manosphere, a wild frontier of streamers whose behavior is reshaping the culture.
People ask me why Miami, and I tell them because if it was 120 years ago, I'd be on a horse on the way to California to dig for gold.
Whose appeal has proved irresistible to hordes of young fans. 15 is probably like your main demographic.
No, it isn't.
They hear that content, they think it's acceptable.
Fuck the woman! Fuck the woman! What? What have I done?
I'm doing it for money. I don't care about...
The morality of it.
I'm not living for other people. I'm living for myself.
The mother of my children, she doesn't talk to other men.
We don't cross into each other's lane.
Stings, huh? You seem upset by it. You seem upset by it.
Do you consider yourself a misogynist?
I love women and I actually understand them.
You think you know better than they do?
They want a guy that can lead them and dominate them.
You got anything to say to the live, Thoreau?
Not really. Do you think Satanists are running the world?
Absolutely.
They talk about misinformation on the internet. This is what they're talking about.
I'm raw, I'm not a puppet, I'm not controlled. I don't do this bullshit editing that you guys do, because I'm real.
Are you getting triggered?
All right. That looks very interesting so far. I'm excited to see this. This is something that I would watch even if I wasn't in it. So there's a couple things to break down. I was speaking about this before. I was wondering what they were going to include from my time there. One thing that I could definitely tell here, and this is my observation, is that he was definitely leaning into the fact, and I could tell he was performing. I told this to Louis. I could see he's a content creator too. And so what he's trying to do is position himself like, I'm the liberal soy boy, and these are the toxic manosphere. And at the time I was doing my daily vlogs. I was doing Project X. I was in New York City. And he wasn't really getting what he was looking for. And so I started to dial it up for him because I wanted to help him out. You know, he came out there, he had a big crew, and it wasn't as toxically masculine as he was expecting. So I tried to ramp it up a bit. And he showed a part of our debate where we were debating about transgenderism. And I thought he wasn't going to put it in because I crushed him. But it's in the trailer where you can see when I smile at the camera like this, we're standing outside. I don't know how he asked about Gorlock the Destroyer. And I mentioned, like, yeah, I mean, I have no problem with Gorlock, but that's a dude. You know, Gorlock was born a man. And he's like, well, you just use the pronouns. I'm like, I'm not going to change the English language and change my vocabulary to appeal someone's feelings. And he goes, he did that throughout the documentary, the trailer. He keeps going, instead of making an argument, he just makes a face, kind of like Jim Halpert in The Office. It's like, that's the same debate strategy. Did you notice Kamala Harris had that same exact debate strategy against Donald Trump in 2024? Whenever she was on stage at the debate, and Trump would say something like, hey, it's true. I loved you. Yeah, true. Meh. Kamala would just go. She would clip farm by doing faces. This is like a new liberal debate strategy because they can't win on rhetoric, right? But because they appeal to emotion. So they just go like, and then all the other liberals watching would be like, oh yeah, totally. Totally. Well, let's watch it again. But not the whole thing. I just want to show you some key moments here that I'm excited about. I hope they don't do me dirty. I would be disappointed because, you know, I wasn't streaming. I didn't get any content out of this. I was just, you know, wanted to help them out. I have respect for documentarians, for film.
Whose appeal has proved irresistible.
So yeah, I remember they were looking for more B-roll. And I was trying to, because I'm also a filmmaker, right? And we're going around the city. This is in Soho. Or this is Nolita, actually. This is Nolita, that neighborhood close to Soho. And he's like, we need B-roll. He's like, why don't you shadow box? I was like, oh, okay, I get it. He wants me to lean into, like, masculine stuff. And so I was like, all right. And of course, that's the first thing that they used in the trailer was that. Out of everything. Keep going.
Young fans.
Aura, Angola. They had to blur out all their faces. I'm sorry, because he made him sign a bunch of waivers, right? But Netflix is different than streaming, so he had to blur all these. Shout out to these guys right here. You know, they came up, and I was wondering if he was going to put this in too. It does make me look good. There were some other debates I had with women in the street. One girl called me a misogynist. That's definitely going in. That's exactly the content he was looking for. But I'm happy this made it in. Too bad they can't have their faces in.
15 is probably...
And then there's another moment. Oh, yeah, this clip.
It's acceptable.
Fuck the woman! Fuck the woman! What? What have I done?
I'm dead.
This clip, bro. This is 3 years old at this point. You guys have seen this before, right? You guys have seen this before. W kids. So this is in 2023. I'm at a baseball game with Lil Pump, and we're walking to go get some snacks, some popcorn or something, and then kids come up, fuck the women, fuck the transgender. And I go, no. We love everybody. They're like literally jumping up and down, like jumping beans. And I'm like, no. No. And that is one of the most viral clips. But, you know, secretly, privately, don't tell anybody, I really like that clip. You know, because in this Louis Theroux, in this really liberal-dominated, you know, suppression of anything masculine, right, living in the place of shame, it's like, you know, to see some kids just kind of like, obviously, you know, this like the way they talk on Call of Duty, they don't actually mean that. They're joking around. It's like, man, the kids are going to be all right. The kids are, like, obviously, yeah, that's wrong. They're in school. You shouldn't say fuck these people. But the fact that they're like, there's an act of defiance from the youth against all the indoctrination, it's like, the kids will be all right. Truth or funny? Yeah, they're joking around, dude. Kids can't joke anymore without Louis Theroux making a face, and being shocked and horrified. It's toxic and problematic.
What have I done?
I'm doing it for money.
There's one more moment. I think the last one is here.
Not really. Do you think Satanists are running the world?
Absolutely.
You know what I should have said here? No, it's not Satanist. It's because right here, you know, I'm getting a coffee. I was about to go edit my vlog for the day, and we're standing in front of these magazines, and there's Antichrist symbology on so many of these things. I think that, like, it's actually right here. And I told him, you know why this is, right? Redeem. Thank you for the TTS. Okay, I guess it is working. To Satanists run the world, yes. And you know what's great too, and why content is better than film now, in terms of rhetoric, is that now, after people have seen the Epstein files, Louis Theroux realizes everybody knows this is true. This is pre-Epstein files. I'm saying Satanists control the world. Baal worshippers, Moloch worshippers. Before, that was a little bit more conspiratorial and crazy. That's why I put it in the trailer, because it makes it seem like this is a crazy thing. Now, can anybody refute that? Can anybody be like, oh no, actually Satanists are just like a small little sect of edgy people? No, this is the truth. Looking forward to this. Hopefully I can get the watch party done. Hey, maybe, wait, is Louis Theroux, is he in London right now? Let's do an interview with him. Louis Theroux, if you're in London, I'm here in London. Let's pull up and do some promo let's do some promo for it. I don't need to get paid for it. Let's do some promo. We'll talk about your upcoming documentary, Inside the Manosphere. I look forward to it. Hey, I put in a lot of work for your thing. Maybe you can come on the stream. We can have a conversation, filmmaker to filmmaker. It'd be interesting.